Oh, the layout's different.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity. Mr. Asian, instructions for each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure. Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours. When you're ready, let's bring this back.
Okay, so rather than just like episode 1 where I'm a kid reliving a story, I'm now a scientist performing an experiment. That's cool. Alright, so we have the experiment, the manual, and help. Experiment 1, internal analysis. Subject J, 1986, there's that 1986 again. MEM is enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. We should read the instructions first. Okay, so we need to X-ray first. Let's do the electromagnetic spectrum X-ray. So, electromagnetic spectrum X-ray required apparatus, camera, monitor set to X-ray, charge CC86 X-ray device. TV input modes are the R3, IR, and XR. R3 is an RGB full color, IR is infrared, and XR is X-ray. So we need the X-ray version of it. We are not typing things. Help. Press the keys bracketed in the top menu to move between pages. Press tab to roll over to the test chamber. That's what we need, okay. At the chamber, use your mouse cursor to select and interact. So we hit tab. Okay, so there is a full second environment here, which is a nice addition. It's more than just what the last game was. Okay, so the real question is, which one of these is the X-ray? I think it's this guy. There we go. Looks like we can kind of like rotate this thing. Let's go back to the experiment. Manual, electromagnetic. Oh, wrong thing. Manual, electromagnetic. Let's see, set to X-ray, CC86. Set to X-ray. So that's the monitor. R3 is not X-ray. IR, X-ray, there we go. There's the CC86. Charged. X-ray, camera, push the button. Oh.
Okay, good.
Oh, we got it. Okay, cool.
There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material. No signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
Experiment complete. Press enter to receive a new experiment task. Experiment 2, surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser lights on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. Okay, so what about the laser? That is number 2, the concentrated light laser. Required apparatus, the LZR2 light generator set wavelength, and the monitor set to RGB. Gotcha. And the red light is 650 nm. So LZR2 light generator, 650 nm, monitor to RGB. Okay, so we need to go, I believe R3 is RGB. So 650.
No reaction from first stage.
Okay, we did it.
Try
Okay.
high frequency.
What frequency do you want? Press enter to receive a new experiment task. Experiment O2B surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Increase the laser energy. Use the green laser. Green is 510. So same process, we just need 510 on the LZR. This thing looks like a heart.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
Okay, we're gonna go to max. So this time we want to use the blue. Blue is 455. Oh. Oh, the heart started beating.
Well,
I like
would you look at
turtles.
that?
What up, So-So?
It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. Possibly damage.
Thank you for the lurk.
Let's push further.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the max level at this point. There's only one place left to go. Or no, maybe not. Maybe we're gonna give you the resonant frequency. So, test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Now that the heart is beating in the container, that's fucking weird. Begin with generating a 250 hertz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. So the acoustic resonance tool requires the following apparatus: signal generator set frequency and waveform, amplifier set gain. Gotcha. All right. So signal generator, this baddie, set to sine. What did they say to set it to? Amplifier set to gain. Let's see, turn that guy off. 250 hertz. Gonna be a while on this one. Oh, I can just keep turning it, kinda. Or I can hold it up. That's better. 250 hertz is where we're going. And then this guy, we need down to 1. There we go.
It's not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
Okay. Completed that task. 3B resonance frequency. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Increase the frequency to 500 hertz, sine wave, and amplifier gain to 5. Can do. There we go. 500. Sounds like the thing's about to pop. There we go. The heart is still beating.
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase? To the risk of damage. What about volunteer?
Am I the volunteer or is the heart?
Okay, we're going to push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
Okay, so experiment complete. Resonant frequency C. So switch square wave. Maintain current frequency of 505. So we got to switch to square wave. Or is that not square? That's square. Oh, it doesn't like that. Experiment O3D agitation. Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Maintain the gain of 5 and the square waveform, but bring the waveform frequency to 1 kilohertz. Is that... Yeah, you can see the heart up here is like freaking out. Like it's having a bad fucking time. So... 1 kilohertz? Is that Is that 1,000? Oh, Claywell, thank you for the stream streak, dude. Hope you're having fun watching this torture.
If you are ever unsure of what to do, reread the experiment and consult the manual. It will guide you through the operation.
Almost there. Bam. Is it going to agitate it to no end? Oh, the heart exploded. Of course it did. It's a balloon.
Full activity registering. We did it. Can you hear us? You've made excellent progress.
What do you mean, can I hear you?
Now we need you to stay calm and try to relax as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Okay, experiment complete. Experiment 4, the connection. The protective casing is off. Proceed to drill the surface. Okay, how does the drill work? Switch drill on. Ensure all other equipment except the camera and TV are switched off. When ready, trigger sync master as normal to begin drill insertion. Okay, so we turn these baddies off and drill on. Interesting. So we broke it.
How do you feel?
I feel fine.
Don't be scared. We have the situation under control. Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
Why should I feel anything but fine? Like, it wasn't my heart. I didn't fall over dead. Experiment 5A, contact. Make contact with the artifact. Open the test chamber. So, safety instructions. Use safety goggles and gloves at all times. Do not leave the container unattended during experimentation. It is extremely dangerous to handle any items within the container. Please ensure your next of kin is updated at HR. As per your agreement, follow all instructions exactly. Well, I don't like the sound of that. Oh, if we had this before, this would have been way easier. Not that this was terribly hard, but this should have been way easier. Hyrule, thank you for the 35 stream streak, dude. That's a lot. Like, thank you for being here so much. I always forget about those. Well, at least you get the extra points. I just wish we could increase them from 450. Like, after 35 streams, you should be able to get like 1,000 a night with that, I feel like. Okay, so... do we open it?
Stay calm.
Oh, it's coming out.
Fine. Don't be afraid.
I don't think everything's fine.
I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. It's time to remember.
Time to remember? Oh.
Don't try to speak. Stay calm. You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
Guess we're gonna connect. Do I want to keep doing this? Is this hurting me? You wake up in the cryopod. Struggling against gravity, you force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull.
You can navigate its memories. Use the computer. Work your way through.
Okay, so now we're back to the old interface. Like, gotcha, that's cool. let's see. Where were we? Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship's hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Look around. The craft is broken beyond repair. There is wreckage all around, an airlock door is locked tight, and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. Go to the terminal. You are now stood next to the computer terminal. Use the terminal. You tap at the screen and the airlock door sputters to life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves. Exit, or no, enter the airlock. Memory action unavailable, okay. Open the airlock.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader. These memories are different. They're not like the others. There's more detail here. Less hazy. Lean in. See what else it hides.
Okay. Memory retrace. You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest.
This is incredible. Are we getting all of this? It's describing the moment we found the ship. Mr. Asian, please continue.
You look around to see you are surrounded by mangled metal. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. Let's look around. A crash site. Smoke billows from the downed ship, exterior lights flickering on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. Go to my vehicle. Can't do that. Okay. Look at the star patterns, maybe? You don't recognize any of the star patterns above you. Look at flashing lights. The lights are blinding. You can make out a silhouette, but you will need to move some of the surrounding wreckage for a better view. Gotcha. Okay, okay. Move wreckage. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surround you are now attack your senses. Let's see. Look around. A circle of artificial lights surround you, set up to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Walk towards the silhouette. Walk towards the figure. Greet the figure. There we go.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well. For what it's worth, very few of our test subjects ever make it this far. You should be proud of yourself.
Okay, so we got a new data connection ready. It looks like we were part of an experimental process, maybe the team that we're dealing with now. Let's see. We awake. The room is silent only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. Let's look around. We are in a bed, in a small, artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned on the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor.
Doesn't matter. We didn't put this entity in quarantine. It expired at the crash. Whose memories are these?
Is it actually
Why did
mine?
this happen?
Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chest. They have tortured us. Oh no. Did they torture us or did they like work on us? Get out of bed. Okay, can't do that. Read writing pinned to wall. Symbols seem to indicate where on our body they had to cut. We've been butchered and maimed over and over. Look at our body. Can't do that. Okay. Look at the display monitor. The screen didn't give anything away, flashing symbols and what could be numbers and rhythm. Disconnect the wires. Oh.
What just happened? What's that alarm?
There's been a disconnection in quarantine lab 15.
Oh, we're connecting to the other
Find
ones.
out what's going on.
We yank at the wires protruding from our chests. Together, we all scream in pain. This action sets off an alarm echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. Wake the others. Can't do that. Let's see. Go to the corridor. I spelled that wrong. Enter the corridor. Can't do that either. Stand up. Can't do that. Look around. We are in a bed in a small artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pen or pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room, now dangling loose. They have tortured us. Okay, so go to the door. Exit the door.
Doc, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
My God. That vision. It's not a memory, it's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
I thought they wanted me to experiment. Let's keep going. Oh, now we're outside. Okay, new retrace. Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. Okay, so this little robot thing just kind of latches on to maybe, I don't know, non-synthetics? Like, can it just take hold of human, like, organic tissue or any other organic tissue? The door closes behind us, and the lock clamps shut. We are alone together. Okay, so let's see. Look around. It is some sort of preparation room. There are markings on more sheets, with a door and a window on one side. The door we came through has been locked shut, and the other door had an orange alarm light above it. In the center of the room, a table holding only a small device taken from your/it/my/our ship. Go to the device. Okay, we can't go to it. Pick up the device. Look out the window. Thick glass, almost mirrored, on one wall next to the door. In the next room, a human is connected to the sphere by its eye. We must continue too. Okay, continue. Can't do that. Alright. Open the door. Look at the table. A metal and wood table, on top a small device taken from the ship. Look at the device. It was an access code terminal for a wide connection allowing commanders to commandeer other hosts. Only you/I/we have access to these codes. It's time we use them. Use codes. Oh, okay.
What is that? We haven't seen that before. What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We had to know more.
Was it though?
Knowing now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
So we have codes. And it looks like maybe there's patterns on the other side of the wall. The question is, what do we do with this when we're ready? Man, that's hard to see. Holy shit. Sorry if it hurt your eyes, guys. Oh, wow. Let's see. Just trying to get a view of what we got here. It is different each time. Oof. Select row, up and down moves things around. So, if we are to believe... Or are we just matching the ones beside it? I don't think we have the same options there, though. We do not. Are all of the codes the same? Okay, so there's the side-by-sides. Got it. Okay, so the top one's right. Next one looks like a V kind of thing. I think it's that one. Next one is a 7. It's that guy. There we go. That's hard on the eyes. That's really hard on the eyes.
They're converging. It's over.
Oh, all the little orbs came to visit. I didn't realize there were more. Is it one per synthoids, or are these all mine now as the commander?
Mr. Asian, please don't do this. We mean you. We mean them no harm. Please.
No, not at all. You just dissected them.
Wait. One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
Will it, though? Will it? Nice. So that was episode 2. Cool. So we were like a humanoid that was overtaken by like a hive mind space alien. That's fun. I didn't love the flashing lights of that. Like, I apologize to any of you who were like experiencing hyper photosensitivity issues. Like, I can feel my eyes struggling just a little bit. Like, that was a lot of flickering a lot faster. But I like the expansion on the last story where you just had the keyboard. Now you had a keyboard and a new feature, like a new like system setup. That's real fun. I like that. I think that's even an improvement over the last one. So like 6 or 7 out of 10. Like, that's the lab conduct was really kind of an interesting kind of alien story. So I dig it.